Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining um, my Tech Auntie Live. And my name, of course, is Josiah St. John, the founder and CEO of St. John Enterprises Global LLC, a future-infused innovation company specializing in AI education, emotional intelligence technology, green energy, and digital lifestyle developments. All right, so my mission is simple: to help people use technology to make their lives easier, lighter, and more empowered. All right, so I don't want to waste too much time. I want us to get straight into it. And today I'm going to talk about what is the most popular AI in the world. So, the most popular AI in the world today is none other than my personal favorite, ChatGPT. Yes, ChatGPT is an AI assistant created by OpenAI, a research company dedicated to building safe and powerful artificial intelligence. It became the fastest growing app in history because people realize how much easier it makes everyday life, right? So who owns or funds OpenAI? Well, OpenAI was created by Sam Altman and a few founders. So they later partnered with Microsoft as its major investor. So yes, the partnership with Microsoft helped ChatGPT grow from a research project into a global tool used by millions of people. Why did OpenAI become paid instead of free? Well, once ChatGPT began growing fast, the costs to run these type of technologies are very expensive. So AI requires massive computing power, which is extremely expensive, and it also runs a lot of resources. So they introduced paid plans, but they did keep a free version so that everyone can benefit from it. So if you haven't tried it yet, please, I advise you to download ChatGPT. Go in your Google store or in your Apple App Store. It's available right there. And I have to say personally, it was my first introduction to artificial intelligence, and it's extremely incredible. The designers knew exactly what they were doing when they formatted this system. So I love it so much. It was made so AI feels accessible, friendly, and helpful. ChatGPT can write, teach, explain, create, support, organize, brainstorm, translate, and guide. How do you create an AI? Now, that's a good question, right? How do you create an AI? Well, there are three main layers in building an AI. So the first layer is the personality layer, all right? The soul, the character design. So that would be the emotional intelligence, the backstory, value, tone of voice, boundaries, safety rules, etc. And then you have the second layer, which is the model layer, right? The brain. So most companies connected to AI sources that have already been created, like OpenAI models, ChatGPT, or Anthropic models, which is cloud, or Google models, which is Gemini, or custom smaller models. And then you have the third application layer. All right, so this is where people do the animation, the voice, the interface, the avatar, the chat system, the security features. This is what makes the AI feel alive and useful. So there is a process into creating AI, but it's very simple to use. So I'm so excited for us to be in a time where technology can actually reflect what you want to know. Instead of you going and searching for the information, you can get the information to come directly to you, specified to your needs, your wants, and your desires. That is why I am such an advocate for artificial intelligence, for the importance of learning how to use this, because sorry to tell you, but in the next 3 to 5 years, it's a dub. You understand what I'm telling you? In the next 3 to 5 years, the world is going to look completely different. The way we operate, the way we work, the way we run systems, the way we use technology, even the way we use the apps that we're currently using now. All these things are going to be massively different in a few years. You understand? So this is why I'm here, explaining this now, learning this now, educating myself and others, with the knowledge that I'm gaining in this industry, because it's not something that's gonna disappear. It's not a trend, it's actually a new evolution, of our day-to-day lives. If you thought that the smartphone moved pretty quickly, or television moved pretty quickly, or the radio moved pretty quickly, you have no idea how quick AI is going to transform the world. So it's not a matter of if, how, or maybe. It's just we're already here. It's already happening. If you're paying attention to, the Daily Digest, if you're reading your news sources, if you're even paying attention to the ads it has on Facebook when it comes to the artificial intelligence industry, and the people like Meta and Google and Microsoft and Amazon who are actually actively trying to develop ways to see how they can make this product faster, more accessible, even more intelligent than it is now, and it's extremely brilliant. So this is why I'm here educating you guys about artificial intelligence and what it means for people like us, everyday people, and our lives. And this is serious. Understand that when it comes to technology, especially when technology is getting so fast and so ahead so quickly, it creates a big gap with the people who can barely log into their email. You understand what I'm saying? Technological poverty is a thing, especially in a world that's ever advancing. You do not want to get left behind. You understand? You want to be able to at least understand how to use this so that, one, you're not intimidated, right? The last thing you want to do is to be scared of a robot. Like, no. It's a programming. Learn how to use it. Learn how to talk to it. And the easiest thing is how to talk to AI. So tonight I did plan to show you guys a few prompts. How can you talk to AI to develop better understanding of the product, of course, and just for overall health, right? So I'm not going to complicate it because I'm in deep. Me and AI, I'm in deep. My days for prompting and doing them stuff is like, no. Right now I'm building AI systems. Real facts. I'm building systems that are in collaboration with each other. Like my Google Workspace is connected to my Notion, which is an AI platform that I absolutely love. If you're an entrepreneur, if you are a person that has a lot of things going on, this is an excellent platform to organize your life and your business. I've been building my business portfolio on this app for a few weeks now, and I have to say it's one of the best decisions I ever made was using AI to help me build my business. It's been absolutely incredible. Now, like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to do something as simple as prompting. All right, anybody can prompt as long as you have the right intention. So now let's go on the #1 AI platform in the world, ChatGPT. So I'm going to turn my screen to my laptop. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. All right, so this is how ChatGPT will look on a laptop. All right, can I zoom in on this? Can you do this? All right, well, I guess I cannot really zoom in on Facebook Live, but anyways, let's get it on. So this is ChatGPT. Like I was saying, right now they just brought out their new version, the 5.1. When I started with ChatGPT, it was the 4.0 mini. That is how me and ChatGPT go way back. But mind you, ChatGPT has been out since 2022. So this app has been in the game for a little while now. Now let's get back to it, right? I've been doing all type of high level stuff on ChatGPT. Like I said, this is the simplest of things I can show you how to prompt, all right? So I'm going to show you the most basic of prompts that people usually use. So this is how I do it. Let's say that I need to write a speech. Okay, so I am graduating from business school and I am the valedictorian and I need to write a quick speech. So if I want a good, if I want ChatGPT to give me back the exact information that I'm looking for it to produce a good speech for me, I need to make sure that I'm kind of specific with my prompting. So I would say, you are, and you can talk to it, so sometimes you don't have to type. I prefer to type, but right now I will show you the simplest way of just talking to it. So watch this. You are a 27-year-old graduation valedictorian of a business school. You're graduating the top of your class with a few of your friends and you have to give a speech about the amazing experience you've had for 2 years. That's all I'm giving it, all right? Let me take that out because I know it heard me say that. But that's all the information I need to give it. Now, let's see what ChatGPT is going to pull. All right, here we go. Quick, with the quickness, with the fastness, with the precision. I absolutely love this app. Like I said, anybody can do this. Anybody can use this. This is one of the easiest ways to use AI. So let's see what it said. All right, it said, "Good evening, faculty, honored guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Standing here today as the valedictorian is surreal. Not because I didn't expect to work hard, because all of us here have been grinding for the last 2 years, because nothing could have prepared me for what this experience would become. 2 years ago, we walked into this program unsure of what the journey would demand from us. Some of us came in hungry to reinvent ourselves. Some of us came in terrified of finance. Some of us showed up ready to network and then learned networking is actually just deep conversations over bad coffee at 8 a.m. Funny. ChatGPT is funny. I love that. No, but somehow in the middle of late night projects, messy group chats, case students that felt like psychological warfare, and professors who refused to let us settle for good enough, something incredible happened. We grew. We grew as leaders, as thinkers, as people who learned how to stand up confidently in rooms we used to feel too small for. Business wasn't just about mastering spreadsheets, presentations. Anyways, you guys get the point. The point I'm trying to say is that it elevates your thinking. It elevates your process. You understand? No longer do you have to sit down and write and burn your brains to write a speech to, describe how you feel or your experience. You can give the information to ChatGPT, specify on exactly what you have to say, what you want, and it will give you back powerful information, powerful results, better than you anticipated every time. This tool is one of the most incredible tools that have ever been invented. All right, like look at this speech. Like I don't even have to read it to know that this